It is hands down, without a doubt, the greatest show to ever grace network television. And even though it ended in 2013, its popularity is at an all-time high. So it stands to reason that there's merchandise floating around out there in thrift stores and garage sales that fetches quite a premium on places like eBay and even Amazon. So I'm going to take a few minutes to show you some items from the office that you can look out for that'll bring you some great profits.
I like it.
So I meant what I said in the intro. I love The Office. I've seen it all the way through countless times. But even if you're not a fan, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be able to make a little money too. Alright, so I want to start off by talking about a handful of games, all of which I've found several times at thrift stores. I'm not going to say they're prevalent, but I have come across them all multiple times over the last few years. Okay, so there's 5 different games that I see a lot, and they're all made by Pressman, and they were all made somewhere between, I think, 2008 and 2010. This first one is the DVD board game. Now this is actually one that I don't usually pick up when I see it. If you kind of look at the prices, looks like new it's going for around 39 bucks, 40 bucks, some of them even with free shipping, which is okay, but with free shipping, shipping a board game can get kind of costly. And I do think that with it being Q4, I think the prices are a little inflated on this one. But if you think you can make money on this one, then definitely pick it up. It's just not something I normally grab. This next one, however, in this yellow box, it's the Office Trivia game by Pressman. As you can see, new, it consistently sells for about 100 bucks. There's one that sold for 70 bucks. I think that's probably priced a little too low, actually. 70 plus shipping. There's one for 80 free shipping. Again, maybe priced a little low. If we go down and look at some of the used prices, someone took an offer on 60 bucks plus shipping. Someone took an offer on 50 plus shipping. There's one for $58.90 plus shipping. So if you pay 2 or 3 bucks for this game at a thrift store, which I've probably found this game 2 or 3 times over the last couple of years. So just look for the big yellow box. This next one's actually very similar. It's just a big blue box, and it's called the Office Trivia Game, the sequel. As you can see, it doesn't go for quite as high, but still these are used prices. 40 bucks plus shipping, 35 plus shipping, 35 plus shipping. Definitely not as profitable as the yellow box game, but at 2, 3, 4 bucks, I'm not going to pass it up. Also, I'll mention, if you're paying those kind of prices, I don't even worry if all the pieces are there, because even if it's incomplete, it's always nice to have those extra parts in case you ever come across this game again. And the last couple games that are made by Pressman are in little yellow tins, and these are the ones that I love to find. They have the same color scheme as the big box games. One's a yellow tin, and then one's a blue tin. Yellow is the original, and blue is the sequel. But for some reason, these games go for quite a bit of money. And if you sell on Amazon, make sure you check the prices there, because I've actually sold this game for 80 bucks used on Amazon. Here it was listed at 110, they took a best offer. Here it was listed at 90 plus shipping, they took a best offer. Here's one that sold for $97.97, that's the blue tin, which is also the sequel. Here's a lot of 2 that were pre-owned, they took a best offer, and they had it priced at 85. Here's a brand new yellow one for 88. And if we start looking at the used ones here, this one sold used for 65 plus shipping. There's a used blue one. They took an offer, they had it priced at 60. So the prices are definitely there. And what's nice about the tins, they're small and they don't weigh very much, so shipping is not going to be a hassle at all. Definitely look out for the tins that say The Office. Okay, this next game, unfortunately I've never come across this one. This is the Office Monopoly. I think it's from 2010. And as you can see, the prices are crazy high on this one. Brand new, it sells for well over 200 bucks consistently. Pre-owned, there's a pre-owned for $199.99 free shipping. So like I said, I can't claim to have ever found this game, but I do keep an eye out for it because I know that the Office Monopoly goes for a lot of money. So if I ever see it out at a thrift store, it's going straight into my cart. Now the last item that I definitely look out for is what I would consider the holy grail of office items. I mean, obviously not including like set props and set worn outfits and stuff, but that's the bobbleheads. I'm sure that everyone has seen the Dwight Schrute bobblehead. That's actually the only one that I've ever been lucky enough to find. And it sells for a good price, but some of these other ones, like this right here, this is a lot, and that sold for $900 recently. Here's a Phyllis bobblehead. It was priced at $315, and they took a best offer. It looks like the Angela's pretty rare. There's one that sold for $229 plus shipping. The Creed, they took a best offer, they had it priced at $200. There's an Angela, they took a best price, they had it priced at $200. There's a Pam, they took a best offer, it was priced at $150. There is a Jim and a Pam as a set. It sold for $150 plus shipping. So all of these sell for quite a bit of money. And obviously the more you find the better, because that lot sold for $900. So that's why I consider these the holy grail of office items. And there have been remakes of the bobbleheads, so you want to look out for these boxes that you can see in the background. Now they won't always have a box, and just because you don't see a box doesn't mean that you shouldn't pick it up, especially if it's cheap, you know, just in case it's one of the originals. But these original bobbleheads are the ones that bring this crazy premium, so definitely keep an eye out for those. Now, because the office is gaining popularity, there have been newer collectibles, which I can't really speak to the future market of these items. If you look on eBay now, it seems like some of them go for a decent price. Like this is the downsizing game that you'll see at Target and Walmart's. I think in store it's around $15. And I'm assuming that maybe the stores are starting to sell out of it, and that's why these prices are higher than what you would pay in a store. But after Christmas, I'm not sure if this value is going to stay or not, this being a new item. I mean, like everything else, if you come across it and it's a good price, definitely check the current comps. And then likewise, in the last month or so, I've been seeing these collectibles made by a company called Fat Mojo, Phatmojo. I've been seeing them at places like Target, and it looks like, just at face value, it looks like they're selling for a decent price. But really, I think what they're selling for is pretty close to retail. So I don't necessarily think that these items are showing up in thrift stores yet because they're so new. But I mean, obviously, if you find these for a decent price, go ahead and check the comps, because as of right now, it seems like they're selling for a decent amount of money. But like the set of 3 here sold for $69.99 free shipping. And if I remember correctly, I think these figures at Target were selling for about 25 bucks a piece. So unless you're getting them dirt cheap, that's not necessarily a good return. But we'll see what happens after Christmas. Just like with the other stuff, make sure you check your comps when you come across them. And the last thing I want to talk about is another item that I don't really have a lot of experience with, but it seems like it's selling for a high price, and that's this Office Clue game. It's a Hot Topic exclusive, and when I checked their website, I think they sell it for around 45 bucks, but it's on back order right now. So if that comes back in stock, these prices will probably tank. I'm not sure if it actually will come back in stock or not. So the future market on this Clue game would pretty much just be speculation at this point. But as of right now, if you're lucky enough to come across one for a decent price, go ahead and grab it, because as you can see, they're selling for upwards of $100 a piece. But we'll see how strong that value stays after Christmas and after restocks and everything. So as you can see, people are serious about their office merchandise. Like those Pressman games especially. If you just happen to come across one, you wouldn't even realize that it was worth a lot of money, because they're actually pretty cheap looking. The boxes don't feel great. The little tins of cards, that's literally all they are, is just little metal tins full of trivia cards. So there's nothing special about them, except that office collectors want them, and they're willing to pay a premium for them. So let me know if you think I missed anything. I'm sure there's merchandise out there from the office that I don't even know about. So that's what I got for you. As always, like, share, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.